Hey gang, Tony here. I have a box that was sent to me very kindly by a guy, Medley, and I'm going to open that in just a second. After I have some beer. I'm having beer because the box sitting next to me, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure is filled with beer in bottles, not just loose beer. That would be awful. That would mean that all the bottles broke in shipping. But I don't think that happened, because my box does not smell like beer. That sounded weird too. Hi. Oh man, this is off to a rough start today, isn't it? I have been working pretty hard for the summer here with my teaching, but I have not worked at all on my sculptures, which is starting to bother me a little bit. I haven't really done anything since the last sale. But that's not true. That's not entirely true. I have a couple sand magnets that I was painting, so I'm gonna have some of those in the next sale. And I do have I've been messing around with a couple more wolves, so I'll have more of those in the next sale. I didn't finish painting anything else here that I could show you, but the next sale is basically going to be like everything that's sold out, or a lot of the stuff that has sold out over the past couple sales. So Killer Clowns, the Scary Jack-O-Lantern, Classic Jack-O-Lantern, the Werewolves, Sand Magnets, pretty little recap kind of thing. Anyway, so Guy Medley, thank you, my brother. Cool bloke. I'm not from England, and neither is he. I'm not sure why he's a bloke, but he's a bloke. And I don't know why he sent this, other than he was being nice. So I can't thank you enough. That is very cool of you. Uh-oh. I think we got an Inception thing going on here. There's a box inside of a box. So let me get this next one open. He said he packed it like super, super carefully because of the possibility of breakage. If you guys don't know this, I've mentioned it a few times. If you're new to the channel, you probably wouldn't know. But I used to homebrew beer a lot. I was really into it for a while. I was doing it for a few years. In fact, that's how I got into YouTube. Luna, my cat wants to eat the plastic. She just started chewing on it. You know, so I'm pretty into that world of beer and beer brewing. Even though I'm not really a huge drinker, to be honest. Got a little letter here. See what it says. Right, Luna? That's correct. From one beer enthusiast to another. A gift from one of my local breweries I thought you might enjoy. I will not read the rest of that yet. Let's dig in and see what we have first. And then I'll go back to the letter. Here's a ton of bubble wrap in here. Oh, wow. Are these like... Yeah, these are pretty large bottles. Part of me wanted to not do this as an unboxing. Like, I was just going to open it and put the bottles into the fridge and then do like little tastings of the beer for videos rather than... Come on, Luna. Get out of here. Get out of here. Instead of doing unboxings. But, I don't know, since that's kind of like what my channel is, I guess, is unboxings and things like that, I figured I would go that route first, and then also do tastings, because beer. As you guys know, that's like, is that one of my, because beer? It's a catchphrase. Alright, look at that. God of Thunder. From, Tenaya Creek Brewery, Las Vegas, Nevada. God of Thunder Baltic Porter. Holy Christ. That looks awesome. They did the whole wax-dipped top here. That is going to be good. I love darker beers. So Porter is right up my alley. The God of Thunder requires but one sacrifice before granting access to its dark and malty depths. All thou needs to do is sacrifice one bottle cap to the rubbish bin. As the lager pours, clouds of darkness fold into the glass void, awakening a light body and crisp finish. Thank you for your sacrifice. 9% alcohol by volume. Very nice. That looks like a goodie. Alright. Celebrate with a sip. This, by the way, is Shiner Oktoberfest. I recently scored a bunch of seasonal beers for a discounted price because my local store doesn't sell enough of it, I guess, and they had some from this past autumn. So I got a couple of Harvest Ales, a couple of Oktoberfests, a couple of Christmassy sort of malt beers with nice. They were like nice dark ones, so I figured I'd try those. They were actually really good. I forget, it was called like Holiday Fest or something like that. No, Luna. You cannot have it. Ooh. It's a stout. That's even better. I really dig the dark beers. That's like definitely my favorite. Even in the summer, I'll drink a dark beer before I would like a light beer. I'm not really into light beer. This is, again, from Tenaya Creek Imperial Stout. Let's see, does this have a cool little description? Again, this wax top, that's really cool. In fact, I was going to start doing that with my own homebrews at one point, but I just didn't. I stopped brewing mainly because of time constraints. Brewing beer the way I was doing it, I wasn't doing stove. You could do like stovetop brewing, which is essentially you buy malt syrup and a couple of other additives, and you can just kind of put it in the water and you boil up the wort on the stovetop and then go through the other steps. I got really into it where I was doing what's called all-grain brewing, which means you buy the grains that you have to then extract the malt from yourself. So you're making, instead of having a malt syrup that you just pour in the water, you're making the malt, or extracting the malt from the grains, which is a lengthy process, because you got to do the mash, it's called, to extract the sugars, the malt sugars from the grain, and then you have to filter that through the grain bed, and then you get that into the boil, and then do the hop additions, and you do the boil, which could take an hour or so, sometimes more. Anyway, I don't want to get the whole thing, but it was like an all-day thing, and then you have to wait a month to 3 months, depending on how long fermentation takes, and then you got to bottle everything. I didn't have a keg set up, which would have been a lot easier. So I don't have time for it anymore. Although I have all the equipment, I would love to still get back into it if I ever find the time. So this says, greatness will be remembered. The massive black beer with an off-white head is obtained by brewing pale caramel chocolate roast, victory and black malts. A thick, stick-to-your-tongue body is balanced with a malty, sweet finish and bitterness from Magnum hops. Ooh, Magnum hops. Long live the king. This one was bottled on 12/19/16. That's handwritten on there, isn't it? I think they hand wrote the bottled on date. That's pretty friggin' awesome. And did this one have a bottle date? I didn't see one. I don't see one. I can't wait to try these. Thank you so much. I think that was everything in the box. I'm pretty sure. There's just a lot of packaging material. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. I am going to enjoy the hell out of these. I will taste them on camera, of course. I'll ask you if you think I should age any of these. Sometimes the stouts, especially like an imperial stout, you could sometimes age a little bit. This is from December, though, so it's already a bit aged. Let's see what the rest of your letter says. Maybe you tell me in there. Both are dark beers. The Imperial is a multi-gold winner. Wow. I was hoping to also send along their oatmeal stout as well, but they had none in bottles when I was there. I always enjoy sampling beers from other places, and so was hoping you do as well. Every place I travel to, the first thing I look for is a small local breweries. I hope you enjoy these. Let me know what you think of them. Take care, guys. Absolutely, man. I'm good to make some videos, do tastings, talk about some other stuff while I drink the beer, and I'll let you know. But thank you so much for these. I'll tell you what, I'll take a look around. I'll see. I know I have a couple local places I don't go to that often. I think they have started bottling, if I'm not mistaken. The local place is called the Gem and Keystone No, that's the restaurant that goes with them. They are called something else, maybe. But the brewery runs out of that area. Like, that's their restaurant, kind of, the tap room, anyway. It used to be you had to go in and get growlers filled, or just drink there. Shawnee Craft Beer, that's what it's called. Shawnee Craft Beer. They may have bottles. If they do, I'll send you some. Alright, buddy. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Guy, for the beer. I can't wait to taste these and get chill them and do some videos. Cheers, cheers. Happy summer. I'll see you all soon.